𝐒𝐓𝐈𝐋𝐋 TV mukagwa mugonzi ali kutubonesa weno nenda okukwanirizaako munange nakoba nti olunaku olulungi yewe yona gyoli nenda okutegeeza nti olunaku lwaleero tukyaziza abageni ab'endawulo mu tookosho yaibwe era nga balijja kwogera ku nsonga ey'amateeka 10 aga Musa obanga gakaaliwo obanga gavaawo. Kankutwale butereevu ewa muganda wange Joel asobola okuba nga munange awayamu n'abantu bano kwendeza okutubona okulungi webale kutwe.
Nze Kyangwa Joel olunaku olwaleero nina abagenyi ab'endawulo benina abatuleeteire emiramwa okusinziira ku mulamwa gwe tulina olunaku olwaleero. Omulamwa gw'olunaku luno olwaleero nenze ino tulingirire ku mateeka 10 agaweebwa Nabbi Musa. Nabbi Musa yaida yaweebwa amateeka 10 ku lusozi Sinai. Bwe yaweebwa amateeka 10 aye ebitabo buli kitabo kigogera ku bwakyo. Bwe tulira ku saidi y'Abaganda baife Abaisiraamu balina bwe bagogerako. Bwe tulira ku saidi y'Abaganda baife Abakristaayo bona baba n'engeri gye bagogerako. Buti olunaku olwaleero ndikwenda ino tusooke tutegeere Bayibuli amateeka 10 egogerako etya. Then ni Kuruhani amateeka 10 yona egogerako etya. Ni program gye nsobola okuboneka nti mbaleetera olunaku olwaleero ku 𝐒𝐓𝐈𝐋𝐋 TV. So olunaku luno olwaleero nina abageni baviire mu bitundu byandawulo era ndijja kusaba basobola okuboneka nti beyanda newankubadde nga mulimu omugeni ye olulimi lwe tini luno olwa bulido ayi tudasobola okuboneka nti wakiri tugonzaamu iwe oli kutubona osobola okuboneka nti otolamu amakulu okusinziira ku nsonga bonaba todiwulire. Era ndikwenda ntandiike n'omugeni waife olunaku olwaleero asobola okuboneka nti yandula. So Sheikh, I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace and blessings of God the Almighty be on all of you. That is our greeting of peace to everyone who is watching us. By the names, I am Rashid Ahmad Naveed, and by profession, or you can say my service, I am serving as the missionary or the regional missionary for the Ahmadiyya Muslim Association. So I am here to present the Islamic perspective on these 10 commandments.
Okay. Oyo atubwa bwasobola okuboneka nti yandula. Ndikwenda mpeeku n'omusumba omukisa yena asobola okuboneka nti yeyandula era yena bamutegeera.
Neyanziza mwami moderator. Neyanza kuba program eno era tunda kubebaza nti nebali kutukyaza. Amayina gange nize Judita Bumba. Erina eryo lya Bumba lyaganibwa mu Bayibuli Isaya essula ya 6:8. Bayibuli ng'etukoba nti ayi kitaffe oli mubumbi naffe tuli bbumba. N'amakulu g'eriina. Kati ndi muweereza mu kanisa ya Evangelist Wing Ministries Namulesa. Amperekeza wansi w'omusumba ayitibwa Pastor Philip. Ndi musada mubuulizi wa njiri era nga ndi musumba musomesa mu kanisa eyo. Nenda okuba nga mbaaniriza ku programu eno era mbalamuyisa mu linnya lya Yesu Kristo Mukama waife. Amen.
Amen. Okay. So obutabalwisaayo ndowooza omusumba omulamu ogutegeere tuli kwogera ku mateeka 10 era ndi kusaba nti bw'oba oligezaako okusobola okuboneka nti oyinonola amateeka ago 10 ndi kwenda oyinonole nga osinziira mu Bayibuli era nga oyinonola ekituufu kyene ekyawandiikibwa nga n'eniriri edinokolayo amakulu ag'amateeka ago odoogeraku era nga odisomera abali kutubona basobola okuboneka nti baditegeera era basobola okuboneka nti niba ne basinziira eyo okugezaako okusobola okuboneka nti badiwandiika badinoonye era bene basobola okufuna obwire obumala era bakole ki basobole okuba nga ni beene baddeesomera. Era ndowooza omulamu ogw'olunaku lwali omugutegeka. Ndikwenda ntandike ni Sheikh. According to the topic of today, I think you understand it very well.
I've understood what you have been saying.
Yeah, we are focusing on the 10 commandments. So you are going to read according to your Quran, and then you are going to give which can explain about the 10 commandments in your Quran. Our 10 commandments.
Once again, thank you for having me here. Now, when we talk about the 10 commandments, or even before we talk the 10 commandments, there is something which I want our viewers to understand about the Islamic teachings.
Yes.
The Islamic teachings are such beautiful teachings that it encompasses all the people of the world.
Yeah.
It is part of our faith. It is part of our even the fundamental teachings of Islam that we as Muslims, we are taught by our beloved Prophet Nabina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that we must believe in all the prophets.
Yes.
That is part of our faith. They are named as the 6 articles of faith. So, apart from believing in one God, even this is part of the faith that we must believe in all the prophets, not only in the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Yeah.
Even we must believe in Prophet Moses as a true prophet of God, Prophet Jesus as named in the Holy Quran, Isa bin Maryam. So, all
Omusumba
these,
ndikwenda oteeyo ino ebirowoozo ku byali kwinonola. Kuba bw'onaaba olina ekibuuzo ky'oli kumubuuza ojja kukibuuza ye. Okitegeera. Era nga niwe n'obita mu byawandiikibwa. Okay, so you can continue.
so that is the beauty of the teaching of Islam, that we do not differentiate among those prophets, that this is not a prophet or this is not a good prophet. We believe in all the prophets as the true and beloved people of Allah the Almighty. That is first thing. Then the second thing also, it is part of our faith that we believe that all those prophets who came, they were given the certain teachings by their God, including Hazrat Moses ﷺ. According to the Holy Quran, we are told that he was given the Torah. Okay? And Jesus ﷺ, he was given Injil, okay, as you call it, Gospel.
Yes.
Okay? And Torah, you can say maybe like the Chamateka or whatever. I think all those, especially the 4 books in the beginning of the Old Testament, Genesis and then Deuteronomy and Exodus and the other. So all these were the teachings given to Prophet Moses ﷺ, and as our topic today is the 10 commandments given to Hazrat Moses ﷺ, may peace and blessings of Allah be on him. So as you said it, that these teachings or these commandments were given to him on the Mount of Sinai.
Yeah.
We do also believe that it is true, and these teachings were given to him. And
You also believe that it is true.
it is true that those teachings were given because it is Allah the Almighty, God is the one who sent him, and it is he who gave him those teachings.
Okay.
And the other thing also, that when the teacher is the same, the teaching also should remain the same.
Yeah.
Okay, if he taught those teachings to Moses ﷺ, or Moses, may peace and blessings of Allah be on him, the same teachings were given to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ also, and even Jesus ﷺ, and even all other prophets, to worship one God, okay, to treat well their, you can say, the neighbors, to do not steal, and all those as mentioned in Deuteronomy and Exodus, okay, those 10 commandments. So if you want, I can read those 10 commandments, or I go on to how the Islam talks about those commandments. So if you want me to continue the Bible, or in Deuteronomy and in the Exodus, okay, as number wise, that these are 10 commandments, but the teachings,
The
they remain the same. As I told you, the teacher is the same, Allah the Almighty. Okay, it is not possible that somebody goes in a school and one teacher teaches him 2 plus 2 are 4, and then another math teacher comes and he says no, 2 plus 2 it is 5. Are you getting me? So the teacher and the teaching they remain the same.
They remain the same
Because it is from the God. It is he who taught Moses and it is he who taught the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay.
Okay.
So this is what I was saying, that if you want me, I can read those 10 commandments and then maybe we move how the Islamic perspective is about those teachings.
Okay.
Or our brother, he can help us, even being more expert than me in the Bible. He can read those 10 commandments and then I talk about the Islamic perspective.
Quran amateeka 10 gona yagasomesako era egogerako aye tegogerako nga Bible bwegogerako nti nga omuli tobanga towayirizanga biki paka nga ni bwe biri aye ate gona na amalala agera tigakyukamu nga bwe sobola okuboneka nti egainonola newankubaire nga yo egainonola bundi ate ni Bible yagainonola bungi aye bona n'abantu abalala abo buti iwe kwekyo oyikirizaganya naye nti kyayogerere ni bwe kiri
okusookera irala ngenda okumweranza okuba nga asobola okwinyonnola kyayikiriza.
Yes.
Tidio banfuna bulungi mu kuba nga ndi communicating naye.
Yeah,
I understand what
you understand what I should say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only some few words maybe I may not pick,
yes,
but most of them I will.
Okay, if you don't pick something you can ask.
Yeah. Kakati obusiraamu musomesa nga bwegeresa nti okiriza ebintu n'ebirala nabo.
Busomesa nga buyikiriza nti Quran byesomesa n'ebirala ate era n'ebiri mu Bible.
Aye nenda kusooka kuwa ku scenario ndala na explanation what is Islam is.
Yes.
Obusiraamu tubwinonola as a caustic blend of paganism and twisted Bible stories.
Bw'oyogera ekyo otegeeziza ki?
Mba ntegeeza nti obusiraamu baatoola engero b'enfumo edda abasamizi abaali mu Buwarabu.
Bw'oyogera ekigambo
Sorry to cut you short. I think that is not our topic and that is not how we should have the discussion. If that is how you are going to talk to abuse the Islam and Islamic teachings,
so
then I'm signing it off. I'm very sorry. We came to present what you believe as the Christian in 10 commandments. You present it.
I can give another explanation.
That's why I stopped here.
Please, we are here to respect each other and respect each other's
belief.
Before.
Yes.
So, if you wanted that argument and that discussion, you would have told me before, and then we come and do that.
No, he's already apologized.
Please.
But okay, let me say apologize. Abali kutubona ku Gileya TV. Ndikwenda nsooke mbakubire nti programu eno tituenda kuniinirira waidini yena. Era tituenda kusonka mu lule nti oba omulokole ali kusonka mu musiraamu oba omusiraamu ali kusonka mu mulokole. Ife kye tusinga okwenda oba papasi yaife oba ekiruubirirwa kyaife twenda kutegeera ebyawandi amazima mu byawandikwa. Yeah, that's what I'm explaining. Twenda kutegeera mazima mu byawandikwa era nga programu bw'ekirambika obulungi era nga bw'ekyogera. So ensobi gy'okoze kuba nti abasiraamu balina ngeri gye bakootingamu ebintu ebyo. Awo banga osalire omuntu omusango. Okitegeera. So mbaire ndi kusaba nti tufokasinge ku mateeka 10. Bible yo egogera ku etya. Bwekibanga kirina endawulo ne Quran kyendi kwenda otusomere era osomere n'abali kutubona.
Neyanziza mwami moderator. Nenda atwala omukisa guno okwira mu kwetondera abali kutubona. Mbaire nkozeemu ataaba.
Yes.
Saba bansasire ne muganda wange nsaba awulire bulungi.
Yeah. So feel free.
Bwe dinaabadde sobola okwogera.
Yeah.
Wabula Bayibuli okusinziira ku Bayibuli erina engeri gyerungamyamu amateeka 10 ate era eyogera ku Katonda ayogerera mu Bayibuli nti muteesi w'amateeka. Era nenda kubanga ntandika n'ekyawandiikibwa kino kiri mu kitabo kya Isaaya ensuula ya 33 oluniri lwa 20. Bayibuli eyogera ebigambo bino yakoba nti kubanga Mukama ye mulamuzi waffe, Mukama ye muteesi w'amateeka gye tuli, Mukama ye kabaka waffe, ye alitulokola. Now bwe tuba twogera ku mateeka agaatuweebwa 10 tulina okutegeera eyagatuwa embala ye eryetya. Ekisooka amateeka abagakola bateekeirwa okuba nga banamateeka. Katonda mwene munamateeka and is the law giver. N'ensonga lwaki atuwa amateeka. Amateeka ago is the fundamental ne base ey'ebyawandiikibwa bya Bayibuli. Okuva ku lubereberye Katonda yidye ng'ataawa amateeka. Katonda bwe yatonda Adamu mu lusuku Edeni yamuwa eiteeka
yakoba tolyanga ku kibala ekyo.
Yamukoba nti tolyanga ku kibala ekyo.
Are you getting us?
Era amateeka gano galina kyetuweeta principal characteristics.
Ebiteekeera okugobererwa.
Byetusaanira okulingako biki ebiri mu mateeka ebigafuula okuba amateeka. Ndakubaaku n'ensonga entandikako. Katusooke tusome ekitabo kya Yakobo ensuula eddakuba ya 4 oluniriri lwa 12.
Yakobo ensuula ey'okuna
oluniriri
olw'eikumi lukoba lutya?
Lukoba ebigambo bino. Eyateeka amateeka era omusazi w'omusanga ali omu, oyo ayinza okulokola n'okuzikiriza, naye gwe osalira omusango munno gwe ani? Kati Bayibuli wano mu Yakobo erigezaako okutegeeza nti waliyo omuteesi w'amateeka mulala. Era omuteesi w'amateeka oyo n'asala omusango. Era omuteesi w'amateeka oyo buti Bayibuli erikubuuza nti nze nsalira ntya muganda wange omusango
ng'era osinziire ku ki?
Nsinziire ku ki? Engeri yonka gye nsobola okusalira muganda wange omusango singa aba afunye ekintu kyakoze n'okulinga mu mateeka ga Katonda.
Okikutozizayo oluniriri olwo lw'omusumba niki kye ndikwenda abali kutubona bategeera. Kuba oyogeire nti tosaliranga muntu musango. Iyo bw'olingirira ani asobola okusalira mwino omusango oba ani atera okusalira mwino omusango ng'abita mu mateeka age-10?
Ani asaanira osalira mwine omusango.
Ani atera okusalira mwine omusango ng'abita mu mateeka ago 10.
Kiddaako nti eri yasalira mwine omusango kubanga Bayibuli etuwooninga obutasala musango. But ekigambo kya Katonda n'ekiwa judgment. So amateeka bwe gabaawo nze bwe nkola ensobi n'agaawula ani omutuufu okusinzira ku kigambo bwe kibanga kikoze kitya kyogeirwa. Wabula ndikwenda tusooke twire ey'okuwala tutoleyo those principal characteristics of the law tulyoke tegeere amateeka gano bulungi. Ensonga ndina 12 ayenda kuwaaku ebinaabati disobweke olw'obwire. Number 1, amateeka ga Katonda. God's law tells us that he desires holiness to characterize the way we live. So amateeka ga Katonda galaga nti Katonda yayaana tube batuukirivu. Era tube n'embala enungi mu bulamu bwaife bwe tuwangaaliramu. Meaning God is holy. If the Lord does not say that God is holy, Oba if the Lord does not say that be holy as God is, titwandibaire batuukirivu.
Yes.
Aye iteeka bwe limala okwogera nti be holy because God is holy, kitegeeza zena kiba kinkakatafu okugema iteeka okuba omutuukirivu. That is number one. Number two, God's law tells us that he wants Christ-like love to permit our attitudes and relationship.
Yes.
Amateeka ga Katonda gatukoba nti yeetaaga tubenga Kristo Yesu munfaanana ni muntambula ni mumbala ni mukwenda gasobola okwikiriza endowooza yaife n'enkolagana yaife wagati wa Katonda naye. Engeri yonka gye tusobola okurelatinga properly with God nga tulina amateeka mwife.
Yeah.
Number three, amateeka ga Katonda, God's law tells us that he desires the perfection of Father to be growing in us. Amateeka ga Katonda nagatulaga nti Katonda ayenda nga bwali Baba. Obwa Baba bwona butuukirire mwife. Now, kitegeeza amateeka Katonda yasetinga the example of his standards.
Yes.
Yetuli tusobola okuba nga tubonera ku mateeka ago tukole nga bw'akola.
Okay. Ndikwenda osooka okomawo. Ndire eri muganda wange. I think you should
Obviously, when God created Adam and Eve, and he gave them those instructions, that is where the teaching tends towards the evil doings. That is when God sends these prophets to guide them to their Creator.
Yes.
Okay, and to remind them of their responsibilities as being created as the one of the, you can say, the best creation on earth. Okay, as Bible also says, the Holy Quran also says that the man is created on his image.
Yes,
okay?
on his image.
So the man is created on in his image. That means the good things or the good attributes which God has, the man also should adopt those. Okay, so there is no any difference of my opinion with him. Why these prophets come? They come so that they can guide people towards their Creator, towards the good teachings, so that they become useful part of the society. Okay, so that is the main purpose of coming of all those prophets and even these teachings, to guide them to their Creator, to know their responsibilities towards their Creator and towards the fellow human being, how they should behave to their fellow human being. So when you look into even all these teachings, either 10 commandments or the teaching of the Jesus ﷺ or the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, you would find that there are two things which are emphasized. One is the worship of God, okay, and then how you should behave with your fellow human being. So all these teachings can be, you can say, characterized into two simple different, you can say, the divisions, that one which are related to God and one which are related to the fellow human being.
Yes.
And then when it comes to these 10 commandments, I was requesting my brother, because if our topic is those 10 commandments, it is good that he has explained the background, that why these teachings are important.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because without teaching and without these guidelines and without these principles, we would remain there like any other creature of God, which has no teaching, which has no, you can say, principles to follow.
Yeah.
And there I totally agree with him that this was the purpose of sending all the prophets, that they were sent to guide the mankind towards their Creator, towards their responsibilities, to also, you can say, adopt those attributes of God in them, so that they also become the useful part of the society. Okay, and then when we come to, as I told you, the 10 commandments, I don't know if we still have enough time.
We still have, we still continue.
The very first commandment, if I read from the Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 6 to 21, is where those 10 commandments are mentioned. Even Exodus they are mentioned. Even partly in different other books also they are mentioned. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I start from Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 6, it says that I am the Lord thy Lord, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. Thou shalt have none other gods before me. I'm continuing with number 7 and number 8.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not make thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. And then it goes on to say, thou shalt bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, I am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of that hate me. Then it goes on to say that verse number 11, and thou shalt not take the name of thy Lord, the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it, as the Lord thy God has commanded thee. Then it goes on to say, 6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of thy Lord. Okay, then I'm skipping some part. Then 15th, and remember that thou wasn't a servant in the Lord of Egypt. Then it goes on that honor the father and thy mother, and the Lord thy God has commanded thee, that thy days may be prolonged. Then I go on, because I'm just minimizing the time. Thou shalt not kill, neither shalt thou commit adultery, neither shalt thou steal, okay? Neither shalt thou bear false witness against thy neighbors. So as I told you in the beginning, it was part about the God, okay? The rights of a human related to his creator, his God. Okay, and then it comes to parents, then it comes to the other society, okay, as I told you, the rights of the fellow human being. That's where now the teaching is coming, that thou shalt not kill, neither shalt thou commit adultery, neither shalt thou steal, neither shalt thou bear false witness against thy neighbor, neither shalt thou desire the neighbor's wife, neither shalt thou covet thy neighbor's house, his field, or his manservant, or his maidservant, his ox, goes on like that. So what as I said in the beginning, that this teaching, if you look into it, comprises of two main, you can say, the subheadings, I should say. One, that worshipping the God, you can say the one God, and then paying the rights of the fellow human beings, starting from the parents, and then not stealing, not doing creating that mischief in the society which can create the disorder and which can harm the other creatures of God or the fellow human being. So that is briefly those commandments which are given in those 10 commandments. Okay. So if my brother finishes, then I will present how the Holy Quran or how the Islam also teaches the same teachings.
Amateka ogawudenga wage okuvirala eri waiguru aigenga ayogera Katonda bweyidanga atonda nasengeka era nga amateeka wagateekera okuboneka yagalambika mu bulambulukufu bwabwe era agakusomeera omuli tobbanga, tottanga, toyendanga, towairizanga, tewegomba, byonna buli kintu. So era yayongera okwinonola wansi still yakuba nti amateeka gano gona n'amalala. Aye nina ekibuuzo n'abali kutubona kyendikwenda okyeneebuuza. Nabbi Musa eyaweebwa amateeka 10 era n'omulala oyo ne mu Kuruhani neera neyaweebwa n'amateeka amalala aga 10, oba Kuruhani erina engeri yo gyemwetamu, Bayibuli bwetamweta?
Neyanziza olw'ekibuuzo ekyo. Eriyo akantu kembaye ndikwenda okoonaku mu kintu kyembaye ntandikireko okwinonola. wali ebintu ebiringa ebifaanana mu ndikiriza y'Obusiraamu n'Obukristaayo biringa ebikola bitya
ebyenda
okufaanana aye bwe tujja in details ebintu ebyo tina ebirala era
okugezanga
it is not indicated anywhere nti Musa owa Quran yaweebwako amateeka 10 ekyokugeza ndikwenda asooka kulaga luniriro.
He has raised the question, so let me read for you these two verses from the Holy Quran. If you are asking him what Islam teaches, I think you are also not being fair. You ask me what Holy Quran teaches.
I was
ask him what Bible teaches.
I was asking that.
It is okay
because what I want to
now, because he has not read the Quran and he has told you clearly and the viewers that the Holy Quran does not mention of those things.
What I tried
so
to ask.
Let me read for you. Chapter 7 of the Holy Quran.
Yes.
Verse 146. For us we count Basmala in the name of Allah in the beginning of the chapter, we count it as the verse.
Yes.
Okay? There are others who don't count it as verse. They start after in the name of Allah.
Yes.
So either somebody who is counting it, he will say verse number 146, and the one who is not counting it as part of that chapter, he will say 145.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, this is what it says. I am reading because it is in Arabic, but I am reading the translation.
Yes, right.
And we wrote for him upon the tablets. It is talking about Moses.
Yes.
And we wrote for him upon the tablets about everything, an admonition and an explanation of all things. So hold them fast and bid thy people, okay, people follow the best thereof. Soon shall I show you the abode of the transgressors. He is talking about those tablets where those teachings were given to Moses. And he clearly said that the Holy Quran doesn't mention anywhere. And I presented you the verse. I have the Holy Quran here. If you want, I can present you the Arabic part. So, my friend, they say that not having the knowledge of something doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Okay?
True, but
so that's what even I told you in the beginning. Instead of attacking Islam, present what about these teachings.
We don't want to attack anyone.
So
any religious, but we want,
because that is the beauty of our religion, that we present the beauty, especially our Ahmadiyya Muslim community. We, instead of doing as others they do, that just go and abuse others and attack others, we say that let us present our beautiful teaching. You present your beautiful teaching, let the viewers decide.
Exactly. Okay. So kati sebo musumba obaire oliko banti abasiraamu bano gundi ezira webogererako Qur'ani ezira webogererako era atwireyo oluniriri yalukusomera ati bamuwandiikira nga ali kwogera ku Nabbi Musa gwe bawa amateeka
10. Kyangu ino tulina ebitabo bisatu mu Bible byebeta Injiri, but ebyo bisatu babyeta the Synoptic Gospel. Babyeta the Synoptic Gospel because mbuweya Matthew kyeyabona oba Matayo kyeyabona, Luka yakibona, ni Yohana yakibona, ni Marko yakibona. Those are the three Synoptic Gospels. So wano waliwo tendency nti olw'okubanga endagaano eyalimu amateeka 10 agaagerwa Musa yali amaze okufuluma, then these other books byonna byafuluma omuli Quran, kyali kyangu okulaga nti waliwo Musa eyayogerwako, aye nga bw'ojja in details tibajjakoba nti okusinziira ku nsomesa ya Quran tibajjakulaga nti amateeka 10 lino n'ebisooka bakuwe oda yalyo. Kyembaye ndijja okuwa wano. Tibw'osoma ekitabo Bayibuli mu kitabo ky'Okuva ensula 34 oluniriri lwa 28 kanokoleyo olulunga.